Good morning, class. Good morning, class 10. Today we'll be studying and we'll be learning about a new topic, and the new topic is probability. Okay, and in this probability, this comes usually in our day-to-day life. For example, it may rain today. Probably Rajesh will top his class. Okay, we are not certain about it. Okay, we don't know whether he will or whether he will not. I doubt she will top the class. Doubt. Okay, it is unlikely that India will win the World Cup. Okay, unlikely. So this word may, probably, doubt, unlikely, this all are called uncertainties. Okay, so to measure the uncertainty, there was a branch that was taken out in mathematics, and the name of the branch was probability. Okay, so this branch, the definition of probability is the measure of uncertainty. Okay, so probability is a measure of uncertainty. You're not certain about some things, but you can measure them. Okay, and whatever you guys can measure, it's called, okay, measurement. So then in mathematics, when you can measure uncertainty, that is called probability. Okay, and the main thing that you need to know about probability is experiment or random experiment. What is experiment or what is random experiment? So experiment is anything when you have outcomes. Okay, and random experiment is basically the same thing when you have outcomes more than one outcomes, then it is called random experiment. Usually in your books they will use the same word, random experiment, instead of experiment. Experiment means, for example, if I toss a coin, head and tail, anything can come. Okay, head can also come, tail can also come. How many outcomes are there? There are two outcomes. Okay, whenever there are more than one outcomes, we call random experiment. Okay, and the definition of probability is written right over here. Probability is the measure of uncertainty. Okay, and there's a formula for probability, that is probability of any event equals to number of favorable event upon total number of events. So this is the formula. The formula is also given in your books on page number 525. If you go on the top of that page, 525, you'll find the formula of probability. I've written down the formula of probability. E means event. I'll do one of the questions for you guys also from the example and explain you guys how does this work and how does the formula work. And but you need to, one thing that you need to memorize is probability. What does this mean? And the formula. There's only one formula in this chapter. There's nothing else you have to do. But I really want you guys to also explain one thing, but I'm going to explain you that through a question. So we are going to do the very first example, and we are going to start with the very basic thing. Today we are just going to work on our basics. Okay, so the very basic thing, a coin is tossed once. A coin is tossed once. Find the probability of getting a head, first part, and probability of getting a tail, second part. Now I know that I have just one formula in this whole exercise, and the formula is, the very first thing I have to, probability of head I have to find. We used to write E over here, but now the event is what? Head. Now what I am looking after? Head. So number of favorable event upon total number of events. You guys can also write the formula that is given in the books, but I just want to explain you in a very simple way. So probability of getting a head. Now how many events can take place over here, or how many events can come? Either head or either tail. When you toss a coin like that on a plain floor, I'm not talking about on a grass, and some of you might be joking about that, agar khada ho gaya to, है ना, agar beech mein hi raha to it keeps standing. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when we toss a coin on a plain surface. Either it's gonna turn up coming head or tail. But what is, how to measure that? कि measurement क्या होगा उसका? ठीक है? Because if you look at the definition of probability definition is measurement of uncertainties. So number of favorable event head है, ठीक है? तो एक ही है. What is the total number of events? 2. So what's my answer? 1 upon 2. You don't have to change this into points. You can leave it in fraction. So what's my answer? Half. What is the probability of getting head? Half is the probability. Half को हम 50% भी कह सकते हैं. Okay. Second, ये first part था. Second part क्या है? Tail. Same formula I'll be using like that. On number of favorite events, how many times tail can come once, and total events, how many am I favoring? I am favoring only t. Okay, so it's only 1. So 1 upon total events are 2. So for this also my answer is 1 upon 2. But I really wanted to teach you one thing. Now if I say what is the probability of getting head or tail, so you guys can see I'm just erasing it. It's not in the question, but I am explaining other than the question. What is the probability of getting head and tail both? Either head or tail. Anything can come. So how many events I am favoring? Whatever the events you are favoring, you'll write it over here. So I am favoring 2 events. Head भी आ सकता है तो भी मैं जीता, tail भी आ सकता है तो भी मैं जीता. But how many events are taking place? Only 2. So what's your answer? 1. Okay. What I really wanted you guys to understand is this, that you will never have more than 1. Your answer in probability in this chapter either is gonna come between 0 and 1. It's not gonna go beyond 1, or also in negatives. The answer is always gonna stay between 0 and 1. So probability whole chapter, your answer is either gonna turn up between 0 and 1. फ्रैक्शंस में आएगा, अगर फ्रैक्शंस को आप डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करते हो तो हमेशा 0 और 1 के बीच में ही रहेगा आंसर. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट आई रियली वांटेड टू एक्सप्लेन यू गाइस. विल आल्सो लुक वन मोर एग्जांपल एंड देन यू गाइस कैन डू द होमवर्क दैट इज गिवन टू यू गाइस. Okay, this one more example that we'll be looking at, and that example is example number 3. A die is tossed once. You know what is a die? You might have played Ludo or anything. So there are 6 sides of a die. Okay, and on each side there is either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a die is tossed once, only once it is tossed. Find the probability of getting number 4. Now I need to figure out what are my events. My events are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, only till 6, right? Why? Because when I toss a die, then it's now never gonna come 8 on the top, because there is no event, there is no number 8 on the die, so 8 can never come. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only out of these numbers can come. Okay, so what is the probability of getting a number 4? So first part I will be solving over here. So probability of getting a number 4, that is number of favorable event upon total number of event. Okay, so probability of getting 4, how many times 4 you guys can see? Once. 1 upon, and total number 6. So what is the probability? 1 upon 6. That's your answer. Second part, I mean, then I'm not doing all the parts, there are so many parts, but I'm doing what are the parts I think they are important. Second is probability of getting an even number. Okay, now I have to find an even number, probability of getting an even number. So even number is 2, 4, 6, right? So how many even numbers are there? If you guys see very carefully, there are 3 even numbers. So number of favorable events upon total number of events, that is probability of getting an even number. Even number इसलिए e लिख रहा हूँ, equals to 2, 4, 6, 3 upon total number is 6. That is gonna be 1 upon 2. What is the probability? 50% is the probability, or I can say 0.5, which is between 0 and 1. Okay, so probability is 1 upon 2. Okay, then there is also a number less than 7. How many numbers are less than 7 over here? All the numbers are less than 7, right? So what is the probability of getting a number less than 7? You can write less than 7 also in the bracket. P less than 7. So less than 7, you'll be getting, how many numbers are there? 6. All of them are less than 7. Upon total number is 6. So what is the probability of getting number less than 7? That is 1. Okay, a multiple of 3. What are the multiples of 3? You guys can see. This is a multiple of 3. This is also a multiple of 3. So what is the probability of getting a multiple of 3? Then it is 2 upon 6. That is going to be 1 upon 3. This is the probability. There is no unit that is going to come. Okay, so I hope you got this, how we have worked on a die and also a coin. So we'll be doing very basic questions today, and I'll be giving you some basic questions so that you guys can do as a homework. Thank you.